Mic check 1, 2, 3. I'm good to go. Hello there, this is Alex Tran, and this is day 3 of grinding Leetcode. Let's get started. I did a whole bunch of jumping jack the other day and push up, so now my body is extremely tired. Wait, how come I lost my win streak? That's so not cool. I did one yesterday. Okay, this thing does not keep track of things. Anyways, this is a series of video where I attempt to solve a Leetcode easy problem in 15 minutes. If I can't solve it in 15 minutes, then I'm going to try to look at the solution and try to figure out the solution and solve it. So, yep, let's get started. It's going to be randomized. So, hey, we got a good one today. It's an easy one. Given two string array, word 1 and word 2, return the number of string that appear exactly once in each of the two array. Word 1, Leetcode is amazing as is. Word 2, amazing Leetcode is amazing. This Leetcode appear exactly once in each of the two array. We count this string amazing appear exactly once in each of the two array. We count this string. This is a really easy problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put everything in the first string inside of a hash map, and then I'm going to iterate through the second string and see if that word is in the hash map. If that word is in the hash map, then I'm going to increment the counter. So this might be easier than I thought. I'm going to see if I can do this under 5 minutes. So for each counter equal to 0, hash map is equal to an empty map. So for why don't we just do a set here? Word set is equal to set. So this is going to be an over and operation. So for word in word 1, word set dot add word, and then you can do for word in word 2, if word is in word set, then increment the counter by 1 and return counter. Run it. Okay. Word is 1. Jesus. Run it. Okay. Output 3 expected 2. Amazing. Leetcode is. Okay. Why did we output 3? Well, all 3 of these words is in the word set. What am I missing? Hang on a minute. Maybe I should probably read this again. Yeah, amazing Leetcode is. Leetcode appeared exactly once. Amazing appeared is appear in each of two array, but there are 2 occurrences of it in word 1. We do not count this string as appear once in word 1, but does not appear in word 2. Do not count this string. Okay. Well, this just got a lot more interesting. So that is not okay. So we do need a hash map. We do need to keep track of the occurrence of the occurrence of how many times this word appear. So instead of a set, we're going to use a hash map. So word set at word is equal to word set word hash map. Let's delete the entire thing again. Hash map is equal to this. So for word in words 1, hash map at word is equal to hash map dot get word. If not, then do 0. If we do have it, then +1. And that's gonna, what that's gonna do is that's gonna increment the word every time we see it. So if I print hash map right now, you see what she is mapped to 2. What? None is not a valid value for expected return type of integer. Hashmap.get. Uh, yeah. +1. Okay, let me see. Python dictionary dot get method. For word in word. For word in word. Hash map at word dot get. If that is none, then return 0, right? Key name value. Yeah. What's wrong with this? It's not a value. None is not a value. Oh, right here. Oh my God. Right here. So Leetcode is amazing as right here. Down here is what we need. So now that we have the occurrence, what we're going to do is we're going to iterate through this is not good. Okay, how do I want to do this? Let me just think about this for a second before I keep doing this. This is my weakness, really. There's no string that appear in each of the two array. So A, B, B, that's return 0. That's an easy case. A, B. There is 1. This one have 3. So A, B. The only string that appear exactly once in each of the two array is A, B. Okay. The only string that appeared exactly once in each of the two array is AB. So, well, that's easy. So now that we have the occurrence and the thingy, we can just iterate through the second array and then see if that word is in the hash map. If that word is in the hash map and the value is 1, then increment the counter. So that should be an over operation. So for word in word 2, if word in hash map and word hash map at word is equal to 1, counter plus equal to 1, return counter. Okay. Output 4 expected 1. Okay. So print word. That is interesting. Why is it outputting 4 and expected 1? A, B. Okay. So print hash map at word is equal to 1. True. Okay, this function is not working. My hash map function is not working. Map print hash map. Because it should return. Why does it return only A once? A and B. Oh, because. Oh my God. I hate you so much. This is like comparing the difference. So if I map through the second string, you know what? If I map to the first string, right? And I count, and I just increment the count, and I map to the second string, and then I decrement the count. If I know, I will know that I will iterate to the hash map again. If I find a string that have the value of 0, then that means I need to increment the counter. Because to get to 0, which means we have to increment the string and decrement the string again. Okay. How much time is it? I have like 10 minutes left. Okay. There's no string that appeared in this one twice. This string appeared twice. If I put everything in a set, then it's gonna store Leetcode amazing as is. As is. But as is appeared twice, so which means we cannot use it. It's AB. Thus, there are two strings that appear exactly once in each of the two array. So is the first array longer than... Okay, no. The word length of 1 is less than or equal to 1. Is more than or equal to 1. Word length of 2 is less than 1000. Word length at I, word j is less than 30. So these conditions hold for both of them. So the second one is not longer than the first one, and the first one is not longer than the second one. It doesn't really matter. Okay. If I put everything in a hash map, if I put everything in a separate hash map, if I just decrement it, if I have 2 is here, and 2 is over here, it will still be 0 if I decrement the hash map. But if I put everything in a hash map and put everything else in the hash map, then I just need to check to see if the first hash map, if Leetcode is a value of 1 in the first hash map, and Leetcode is a value of 2 in the second hash map, then I'll increment the counter. Looping through a hash map is very slow, so I will come up with a better solution in a second, but for now, let's see if that works. So hash map 1 is gonna be this, and then for word in words 2, hash map hash map 2 equal to this. Hash map 2 at word is equal to hash map 2 dot get word comma 0 plus 1. Now print hash map 2. What on earth just happened? Return 0 so that we don't get that weird error. Okay, so Leetcode is amazing in hash map 2. Okay, so now we can just loop through the second hash map. I think in Python a hash map is like a tree. So for each in hash map 2, if each is the key, if each is hash map 2 at each equal to 1, and hash map 1, now let's do cur equal to each, hash map 2 at each. No, because each is our key, each is the key. Print each real quick. I want to see each is the key and the value is hash map at each. Okay, so if hash map 1 at each equal to 1 and hash map 2 at each equal to 1, then counter plus equal to 1. In the end, we're going to return counter, and that should be our result. Okay, so if it's not in the hash map, okay, my lord. What if we just, no, we can't do that. We want to try something crazy. What if we do hash map 1 minus hash map 1, hash map 1 minus hash map. Okay, that's a stupid. That's just very stupid. So why don't we check to see if they exist first? So if hash map 1 at each, if each in hash map 1 and each in hash map 2, then continue. Yes, maybe that worked. Extremely inefficient. Hey, it worked. Only take like 100 tries. Okay. How does my solution beat 76% the user? How the hell did this work? Hang on. What is the top solution? I want to see. Yeah, they use counter. Yeah, they definitely use counter. If num equal to 1, num forward in a num. Okay, so they basically did the exact same thing I did, but like in a better syntax. So the counter method would do exactly what I did up here for these two. So instead of doing this, you can do counter. I knew there's a function for it. Counter word 2. I think I have enough time. Counter for word 1. It's the exact same thing as this. Yeah, it's the exact same thing. So I guess that is the most optimal solution. Yeah, this is basically the same thing. I need to do more Python research to understand like some of the method, because instead of doing for each in hash map and incrementing the I, instead of doing all of this, I can do each comma I guess, I, or like num, and then do dot get whatever. I don't know. I need to look at some of the Python iterator and figure it out. I mostly code in other language like Swift UI and Java, C++, and JavaScript, so I don't really do a whole lot of Python. But I'm gonna do more research in Python. I think I solved that under 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure I did that under 15 minutes because I started at 30, right? I mean, maybe a little more than 15 minutes. But yeah, have a good day. Have a good life. Goodbye.